In this excerpt from the Ben and Ryan show, we talk about how Justin Scott and Ben Nadel have handled session management in their ColdFusion applications.
I have to admit, ColdFusion has native inbuilt login session management functionality, and in like the 20 years of using ColdFusion, I've never once used it. When you call, what is it? There's like a CF login, I think, and then is user in role functions. I have no idea what those actually do. I don't know what they're implementing under the hood. I don't even know if they're a good idea. I don't want to throw shade on anyone. I've never used them.
Yeah, and I'm in the same boat. I've always implemented my own session management, specifically because sometimes the sessions need to be able to transfer to other applications that are not in ColdFusion. Mm-hmm. And so we want to keep the same session management style between the different platforms. And so like in our applications, we're managing our own session tokens, we're setting our own cookies, we have our own validation routines to see if a session is valid or not. We build all that into our applications because it needs to be interoperable with other parts of our ecosystem and other applications within the company versus having it all just contained within a ColdFusion app. When you get into that kind of stuff, session management and all that, as you scale, it becomes a lot more difficult to use session variables if you're going across multiple ColdFusion servers. It can be done. If you're on enterprise and you've got a database behind it, and you're tracking session information and the servers are all talking to each other. It can be done, but I found just from a scalability standpoint, doing kind of a roll your own session management is a lot easier between applications and being able to scale horizontally.
If anyone is curious, we in the show notes I'll post I think it's a blog that we did about session management on because on cloud all we have is enterprise, so we can then use the user enterprise session management features. So I think we talk about using Redis in that scenario. So I'll include that link. So in case anyone is interested, they can see how to do that. But Ben, how did you guys do session management? Is that you guys did your own?
Yeah, we basically stored it in a database, a MySQL database, for a long time, and then once that was when we were co-located on managed hosting. But then once we had an actual platform team and we moved to AWS, we ended up moving that data into a Redis instance.